They are terrible and
Oh yeah.
I mean, they keep kiting him for like days.
Lord, yeah. Like there's a horde warlock here who's never done a pulled out his infernal and had his voidwalker taunt him, and I told him to no, and I shoot him, and guess what? He pulled his pet off. Then this Alliance Hunter comes by, like has him stun the Vault bot. It's just like totally attacking, killing me slowly.
Yeah, that's
Let me tell you about
completely frustrating.
it is. I'm almost done. They're both right here, so I'll be done with my rares, and then I can head out. I'm sorry. I'm usually there by. Yeah, a little bit of a smaller group tonight. Ben, I'm bummed about the second shift thing.
As am I.
Yeah,
Well,
that
yeah, I
sucks.
bet.
Click on the portal.
To be, excuse me, let me finish chewing before I talk. To be fair and open here, I'm probably gonna take my hunter over to Justified with Maddie because they raid on Tuesday and Wednesday.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
they do, and they do a lot of their raiding in the first night. So
But yeah, I don't want to just like bail out and think something weird's going on. But I really don't have any fucking choice if I want to continue raiding.
I will
No, that
say,
makes sense.
Whisper End for the most part does not have any good like daytime raiding. Like if you're looking for an actual daytime raiding guild, you're gonna have to look for one of the bigger servers.
Yeah, I was kind of trolling through the WoW, the Blizz Battle.net, forums or whatever.
If you want a specific time to raid, then you should look at servers in other time zones.
Yeah, I did. I was looking, like I said, I was looking at the guild recruitment pages and stuff, just to see kind of what's out there. But I think I'll stay here. Some people here know and remember Maddie. Some people don't. Whatever. It's not a big deal.
Yeah,
But
Justified's a good guild, by the way. They're super solid.
yeah, I rated last Tuesday on my hunter with them. Yeah, it was pretty smooth. Uh, yeah, I was bottom DPS at 25k, so
Yeah,
it was nice.
their guild leader and their whole group of they're a good group of. So I ran some with them back in Legion on my druid and stuff. So
I think we've got enough here. We can start some trash. As much as I don't want to. Gotta pull those apart.
I'm coming, summoning people. You may die without the other two.
So do you need someone to like taunt or something?
Yeah, you're supposed to keep the big dudes separate from the little dudes.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah, I was summoning people still when you guys pulled.
I got a tremor totem. Cool.
If you do end up needing to look for like an actual like weekday guild, the recruitment Discord is probably going to be one of the best places to
Yep.
go to. So because you can just paste your information on there and you'll get like pinged by like 50 recruiters.
Yep, I actually, that's where I do a lot of our recruiting, is through that as well.
Yeah.
Anyone that matches up with either of ours, I usually message.
That's where I came from.
I require a target.
Actually, no, I came from the Reddit.
Let's say that was the other one. It's either the Reddit had a lot. There for a
The-
while it was
the
like
Reddit?
we had a yeah
The
like
Reddit.
Reddit.
It's like the Walmart.
We've got a bunch from Reddit.
Are you a boomer?
No.
Who is 4chan?
A great man.
Too far away.
Yeah,
Oh.
I just got face fucked.
My bad.
It wasn't you.
Trying to keep people alive. It ain't working though.
Maybe hard. I was your tank was rezzing one of our people in the back that died.
Yeah,
Stop being helpful.
right.
I'm eating, so I'm literally AFK.
I was like, Mez is dead and no one rezzed him. I'm gonna go res him real quick.
Nope, no need.
Thought it was on skittish.
Right?
We must get closer.
Oh yeah, that was funny. This isn't skittish. Oh wait.
Wait,
Comment,
it is.
comment brought over this skittish mythic plus affix to the raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Didn't tell
comment.
anybody.
The skittish is the tank is actually not here right now.
Too far away.
Just-
It's supposed
The-
to be hard mode.
Grievous raid, yeah.
the tank is skittish.
The tank got aggro on something that was completely unrelated to the mobs.
That's right.
It's probably some more of those
Previous
South
raid.
Americans.
Ugh.
I'll grab the big dude if you want to pick up the guys.
This is the new raid plus where the affixes are skittish, grievous, sang.
We already have raid plus. It's called mythic.
Don't give them any ideas.
Can you imagine if there was a plus version or of the raids where they had affixes like that?
See, this
They,
is going
they
to
would,
it's
they
the
would
raid
have to
mythic
do
plot.
something like completely different though, like something to do with like a tyrannical type of fix, but like they'd have to make it different on the bosses.
This is going back to the conversation we had earlier when you go to work for Blizzard, Nathan, and you start implementing all
The
these
two
awful changes.
funds. Yes. Oh, that was great. Are you having fun? Let me scale that back for you.
Yep,
Dial
right.
back to fun.
Can't have any fun. This is serious business.
There's nothing related to a game in here at all.
You know, games do cause violence.
They do.
They're all mass shooters waiting to happen.
Yeah, I saw they were back on that narrative and just face palm.
Right?
Thought we were done with that in the 90s. Jesus.
No.
I likes to come back every couple of, months.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
I mean,
the
it also
best
depends
meme-
on the games that are coming.
The best meme is like the one where it's like they cause shootings and then like I'm over here like farming or whatever.
Picking flowers. Yes, I'm thinking about shooting people while I'm picking my anchor weed.
Anger weed?
Anger weed, exactly.
I must get closer. I'm out of range.
So, does anybody listen to the new Tool album? Speaking of angry,
Did that drop already?
Yep. And they released all of their library on the streaming services. Yay!
I heard about that. Yeah, that was cool.
Well, I mean, I do own them all already, but it was nice to be able to just pick it up on Spotify while I was driving and rock out.
So there's things like we're supposed to be doing with Josh. Seems like we take a lot of damage.
Chain lightning.
Righto.
Says dreads.
Just spam chain lightning and earthquake.
Don't stand in front of the void slams.
I'm out of range.
Cough, APOC, cough.
He's used to thinking.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't stand in front of them either.
He's used to DK tanking where he can't move.
No, you don't need to move with the DK.
Yeah, you can actually take it, and you're just like, what was that?
Just lock those wheelchair wheels in place and just take it.
Yeah, they got locked up a bit.
Some WD-40 on that.
You try to turn too quick, they lock up.
Out there, titan pillars and chains descending into darkness.
Azshara wants us to see this. Why? Surely she knows we would never let that monster free.
There is no time to warn the others. We must end this, champions! Now!
Alright. So refresher for those of you guys who haven't done this. 4-phase fight. So tanks, you have to stand on top of each other. Dread healers, we're gonna go west first. Then go west, Eve, and then me, Riot. You can back. Give about 5 seconds after the first one, or less than that. A few seconds after the first one goes off, make sure we're not going to blow up the raid when you do your everyone needs to be dodging the tentacles that kicked our butt last week, so dodge tentacles. Summoners, I will put down markers, but basically the one closest to the boss is going to be X initially, and then the one opposite of the boss behind on the opposite side of the room is going to be the X, and then the unmarked will be the third one we kill. Make sure we do it in that order and get the horrific visions down as soon as possible. Phase 2, you want to be range 7 for Manifest Nightmare, and drop the puddles kind of around the edge of the room if you can. As soon as Za'qul blows up in the purple swirly, we will hero and try and get out of that. Phase 3, Delirium Realm. So basically we're gonna go group 1, group 2, group 3 for Delirium Realm. So that'll be for pretty much all phases. And we'll just kind of rotate through. So in the kill team in the 4th phase will be whatever team is not going down into Delirium. The other 2 teams between 1, 2, and 3 will be the teams that will go down into the Fear Realm and kill the summoners.
Cauldron or personal?
I will drop a cauldron here in just a sec. DJ, is there anything else?
I think you covered everything. Yeah, the main thing, guys, is the Fear Realm. That's where you get the the debuff, and that's what's gonna nuke us. You get 7 of them, like the healers aren't gonna be able to keep you up. So that's why we got to nuke during the fear phase, and then during phase 4, when we go down to kill the summoners, we got to kill them quickly and don't meander in that realm. Like get the hell out of that realm as quickly as possible. Like once the summoners are down, just beat feet to the exit, pop back into the normal realm, and kick the shit out of them. So that's pretty much all I got.
So how are we doing those teams again? Can you re-explain? Because I think we're doing something different.
All right. So, in phase 3, healers, don't worry about it. In phase 3, it is just for the DPS. Right? He'll drop the 3 puddles, orange puddles that DPS have to. So it'll go group 1 will get the first one, and then the DPS in group 2, and then DPS in group 3, and we'll just rotate. Once we get to phase 4, you're going to have Delirium Realm, and you're also going to have the Fear Realm that you have to go down and kill the summoners. So in phase 4, you'll be juggling 2 things. So we'll be sending groups down into the Fear Realm, and the reason into the Delirium Realm, the reason you have to stagger those is because you'll get stacks of Hysteria in the Fear Realm, and you get them in the Delirium Realm. So you want to wait until your stacks are off, if at all possible, to go down into the Fear Realm or Delirium Realm. So we'll try and stagger it as best we can, but in phase 4, the 2 groups that go down is going to be the full groups, including the healers, to keep those people alive in the Fear Realm. So let's I'll drop some markers when we get going, and let's get some pulls in. Doing personal food, personal stat food. All right, everyone's ready. Tanks on you.
When's last again?
As soon as he gets blown up by the first void's tear circle thing in phase.
Yeah, it'll be in the fear phase. So the second phase when they're dragging them to the pool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Approaches. I must get closer.
And get that last dispel. Crushing Grasp and get the summoners.
I'll reincarnate.
Crushing Grasp.
Right by the boss.
Right on the boss there. Alright, stage 2. Moving towards the X.
I'm out of range. Too far away.
Crushing Grasp. Alright, Hero. sure we get those ads down. Let's go ahead and get Eva. Alright, group 1.
Gotta
All the
get those
rest
orange circles.
DPS need to get the, yep, we missed one, I think.
You did.
Yeah, the one
Next
closest to the
one's
ball.
gonna be group 2.
I must get closer.
Alright, make sure we get these ads here.
Grasp coming.
And
Right here
tentacle
by the boss.
right on his face.
Delirium, get into group 2. Nice job.
Group 2. Alright, Dread. Sorry, missed that call out.
Group 3.
Alright. Next group. We're back on group 1.
Too far away.
Champions, I will hold open the portal to reality for as long as I can.
Alright. We are... Use your cooldowns, use your stones, something to keep yourself alive.
Summoners are coming up.
Okay. Groups 2 and 3 go down. Fear Realm and... Need more people in the Fear Realm. You get
Looks
these
like most
summoners.
of group 2 is dead, that's the problem.
Okay. Lots of visions here. It's alright. Tanks are dead. Get smacked in the face. Or, let's go ahead and just walk out.
Shadow.
So when Sean calls out crushing grasp, what you need to do is you need to be looking at the sides, see where the tear is at. It's like a big shiny diamond surrounded by black. That's where the tentacle is going to be coming out, and you just kind of reposition yourself so you don't get smacked with it.
I think that's one of our better polls too. So, when we get into that 4th phase, we need to really concentrate on using your damage reduction cooldowns during that phase, because at that point, we're going to be taking a lot of damage from so help the healers out, use your damage reductions, use your health stones, because I think once we get pulled in, it's probably like 15 seconds, 20 seconds before the debuff wears off.
Yeah, hysteria.
Yep. So, and I need to go ahead and clear the marker. The world. All right. Do raid check. Alright, everyone's ready. Tanks on you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The end approaches. None can escape N'Zal's grasp. Your psyche
Dread. Alright, go ahead and get the summoners. Dodge tentacle.
Through the middle.
Tentacle coming up. Crushing grasp for the tentacle.
I think it's going right towards the boss.
Alright, next phase. Take me back to the room. Hero and dodge tentacle.
Right behind the boss.
Should we get those ads? Stage 3. Group 1, Delirium Realm, go. Job. Alright, move boss. Crushing grasp.
Right in front of the boss.
Group 2. Delirium.
Need one in the center one.
Group 3.
We will not succumb to madness. Champions, I will hold on
Oh, that sucked.
for as long as I can.
Group 4. Group 1 will be next. We're in phase 4. Oh, there's the Unleashed Nightmare. Oh, we missed an ad.
That guy, he hurts really bad.
Really?
We'll go ahead and wipe it up.
He should totally just be Hogger though, or something hilarious. Not like anything scary,
Yeah.
just...
And everybody needs to remember, if you have an ad on you, if you run to the boss where the melee's at, it'll die a lot quicker than you running around the back of...
I'm usually have my Black Ox statue up next to the boss, so if you get within 15 or 20 yards of the boss, it should pick it up from you.
I'd really rather
I have a
use backpedal.
I have a question.
Okay.
In previous attempts, when I've gone down in the orange puddle, I've automatically popped back up without having to do anything. Am I supposed to be doing something that I'm not
No.
actively?
So the only way you get back out of that realm is basically by dying in that realm, and then you'll
Okay.
automatically pop back up when you
So
die.
I
So
did
the
myself
goal.
a disservice by healing myself.
No, you want to stay down there as long as possible
Oh,
because you
okay.
get what, 80% haste buff while you're down there. So you want to stay down there as long as you.
Okay, cool. Because you had called for group 2, and I was still like very, very, very much down there for like a lot longer, and I wasn't quite sure why. And then all of a sudden, I popped back up, and everything was fine, but I didn't seem to do anything. So I guess I just didn't understand that part of the mechanic. That makes more sense, though.
Yeah, when you get popped down there, you get 80% haste, and then, but you also get a stack of hysteria every 6 seconds. So, the longer you
Right.
stay down there, it's good and it's bad. So,
Okay. Blessing
but
and a
you
curse.
want to stay down there long enough to take full advantage of your haste.
And when you're about to die, run to the middle.
Yeah, that's usually the best idea. That way, when you pop up, you're close to something.
Okay, cool. That makes a lot of sense because I got like meleeed as soon as I popped back up, and there was no hope for me at that point. But I get it
You're
now.
also stunned when you pop back up. So
Yeah, cool.
For anyone wondering, gun shoes do work in here, so just FYI.
nice.
Sorry, what worked in here?
Gun shoes.
Gun shoes.
You may see me use those during this fight. It's gonna be awesome. Hopefully I can control them and not go flying off into
Into the shadow.
Yes.
You can tremor totem the first red. All right. Skull. Right next to the boss there. Back. If you have an ad on you, take it to the boss.
I must get closer.
Hey Meg, can you call out the crushing grasp? I'm missing.
Yep, we've got one in 5. Here it comes.
Behind the boss.
Okay, phase 2. Dread's coming up.
Graspin coming.
Hero. Alright, group 1. Delirium.
Grass.
Middle one needs one.
And we gotta get these ads.
I'll just step in.
Those that are up. Alright, maddening eruption, so boss gonna have to move to the opposite side.
Crushing grass.
Is group 2 then?
Group 2. Oh. Ow.
Grass.
Did we miss a group 3, or was that just a dread?
I think that was a dread.
Alright, go and wipe it.
I will hold open the portal to reality for as long as I can.
Yeah, that was kind of hard. There were a lot of debuffs up, because a lot of people were coming out of the fear realm. Gotta be careful when we dispel them. What you got?
66k, 66k, 31k.
Yes, it did. That was 100% your tremor totem.
Yeah, don't use Tremor Totem unless it's the very first one, otherwise it will explode the raid.
That's not the first time that's happened.
Yeah, Synap did that during the weekend.
I was about to use my gun shoes, and then the raid exploded.
Yes, it did.
You can use it on the first one, Riot.
Alright. It's good. We're getting closer to, or we're basically consistently getting into the last phase there. We just gotta get a little better.
There's also a green proto drake up on the black market auction house, guys, if you're interested.
Oh, that's nice.
Important business. Just FYI.
It is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, right. You can tremor totem the first one.
Lucky.
Summoners are up.
Crushing grass.
It's gonna come right where the summoner's at.
Stage 2.
Grass.
Dodge crushing grasp, and then move the boss once it pops through. Hero. Ooh,
Make
I
sure
think
we're
we
not
just-
dispelling all those at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, we definitely did it that time.
Crushing grass.
Dodge grasp. Group 1, go. And then everyone that's up,
Somebody in the middle.
get these ads down.
Grass. Delirium's
Oh,
descent.
bad placement on that. Sorry, guys.
right. Do some damage reduction if you can,
And get these ads down.
and get Eve up as well. Yep, gotta
Got
get
one
these
about to transform.
ads down. And summoners are up. Group 1 and 2, good.
Grass.
I'll need marks on the tears, guys. I don't know where they're at right now.
Go to moon.
Got it. That's close.
I must get closer.
Lots of ads need to go down.
Yep. Fear Realm, gotta make sure you get
Christian grass.
Fear Realm summoners are down.
Are they not
No,
yet?
not yet. Not yet.
Got one left.
Okay.
Dark
Left
Pulse
ball.
soon.
Get out when you can. And
Pulse, but burst that bubble, burst that.
DPS
Everybody
is
out to
in the
cool.
other realm, and we gotta get
cooldowns.
that bubble down.
Use defensives, you're
Damage
not gonna
reduction.
It's not ready yet.
Dodge crushing grab. Alright, fears up. Basically all DPS that are left up, go ahead and send them down. Just wipe it.
It's happening. Whether
Use
we
your gun
want it
boots.
or not.
Yeah.
Yes,
That was
escape
good.
with the gun boots.
We definitely got further. So
Yeah, that was a lot further.
So we just didn't manage to beat the little shield thingy.
yeah, if we would have, once we got into that phase, it seemed it was going fairly smooth. We just got to make sure that when that shield pops up, that everyone switches to the shield. We can take, I think we can take a pulse or two from the summoners, but the dark pulse, it's 379,000 damage to everyone. So unless you have a pretty stout damage reduction, you die.
So, I don't know if Sean explained this, but so during Phase 4, the only way to get into the Delirium realm is through the Dreads. So, like when the people are dispelled, they'll drop an orange little pool and they'll turn into an orange eyeball. When you see those and you don't see anyone else getting into them, you need to jump into them. Like this is DPS. You guys need to jump into them so you can go into the Delirium realm and then just nuke them down. Because I think what me and APOC were the only ones in there.
Yeah, so for that phase, really, if you're up a DPS and you see it, just jump down. Other than that, when the Fear Realm is up, you guys just need to pretty much all DPS needs to jump into the Fear Realm, get the summoners down, adds down, and then back on the boss. Because really, the summoners and then the small adds are the priority. Is if the small adds transform, we see what happens. But then once the boss has that shield, if we don't burn through that shield, we die. So
So when you're calling out groups, you're calling out groups to go stand in that and get transported down, and people just aren't doing it.
that time I don't think it was necessarily that. So for the phase 3, I'll call out the groups. For phase 4, basically, as soon as the Fear Realm is available, pretty much all group 1, 2, and 3 need to go down.
And
Unless
we're gonna need 2
unless you're
healers too.
yeah, I'm talking healers too. We've got Wes in group 4 to stay up with the tanks. There we go. I'll just put Wes in the tanks. But basically, Pretty much everyone else needs to go down that fear realm, and unless you are already in the delirium realm, and nuke down the summoners and the ads, and then pop back up. Sooner we get that done, the less ads we have, the better it goes. Ben, you good?
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at teams.
So as soon as the summoners are down, right, then you can go over to where Thalysra is and use the extra action bar and pop. So as basically you want to stay in the fear realm as little as possible. You get hysteria stacks down there, and so that's another reason to get in and out of that realm quickly.
And you don't gain anything in the fear realm. You're just there to kill the summoner ad.
Right.
I do need one spotter just to tell me where to take the boss for the eruption.
Okay. Either I'll go down and drop it, or DJ or Meg, one of us will tell you where to put it.
All right, here we go.
Alright, summoners.
Grass.
Come right where the second summoner's at.
So the markers that are down are basically where the summoners are going to spawn every time. So when you go down into the fear realm, just take care of them in that order.
Grass.
Stage 2.
Come right behind the boss.
Right through us. Hero.
Grasp. Right behind the boss.
Group 1.
I won't make it. Somebody get in that last orange one, please.
You got it.
Alright, boss gonna have to move, opposite side.
Grasp.
Crush and grab. Group 2. Alright, use your damage reduction if you can.
Let me get these ads down.
Alright. Get Fear Realm. All DPS and go down the Fear Realm. And Crushing Grasp is up.
Let me know the location of the terror.
Okay, it's directly opposite of where he is.
Get those little ads down.
It's on purple.
I don't know how
Manic
to get
Dread.
down there. I clicked on everything I can see.
When
Run
you go
into the
near
little eyeball thing by the summoner,
Yeah.
you'll get an extra action button.
Yep, near the orange eyeball. Crushing
Crushing
grasp.
Grasp.
Stereo
Toward the
Realm.
boss.
Delirium Realm is up.
Alright, looks like we can head back.
Got the
Shields on
so
the
get
boss.
back quickly.
Okay, everyone on the boss.
10 seconds. Defenses if you got it.
Close.
Alright, I'm
Still
gonna
wipe
just
it.
wipe it up.
Yeah. We're getting closer there. I was better on going into the realms. As I said, if you have a question on how to get there, there'll be an eyeball above the where the summoners. Run over to where the eyeball is, and your extra action button will pop up and allow you to do it. That's the same thing when you go back into the normal.
No,
You
it's
have to
a little
run over
different.
to where the Lysra is and stand on her, and you'll have a extra action bar that you hit to pull you back into the normal realm.
So you go in through where the eyeball is, and then you exit where the lady who's opening the portal is at.
Just smoothing it out. So Manic Dread, that's how you get it. So if you have Manic Dread, as soon as you're dispelled, you need to keep moving, because that puddle will explode before it turns into the puddle that you can go down into the Delirium Realm. Just keep that in mind.
Sorry, say that one more time.
So when you get Manic Dread in Phase 4, it will drop a puddle, right? But before that puddle turns orange and allows you to go down into the Delirium Realm, it'll explode. So when you get dispelled, you have to run out of the little puddle. Once it explodes, you can go back into it. We're not going to tremor that. That's okay.
Can you dispel me, please? Thank you.
It's coming up.
Okay.
Grasping coming.
To where we're at, sort of.
Grasp. Get the little ads.
If you're near the boss, you should be fine.
Alright, next phase. Opposite where the boss is. Seems like that's pretty much where that pool is going to drop, is directly opposite where the boss is.
Pretty much.
Make sure to spread.
Grass.
Hero.
I think it's coming towards the boss.
It is.
Sorry about that. My fault.
Group 1, go.
Somebody needs to be in the close one.
Crushing grass.
Right at the boss.
Group 2.
Grass. Right towards the boss.
Let's get Eve up.
Need to get these ads.
Need some damage reduction.
Getting the delirium.
3.
3.
2 empty. Missed it.
You have a lot of people dead from group 3.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and wipe it.
2.
Let's get a. It too many people die from the tentacles at. There's definitely a lot going on, so, but if you get hit by a tentacle and you die, then, you're done, so. Should be a priority to dodge that over the DPS.
If I had better spatial relations, Your Abbey, I would call it out, like, if he was 12 o'clock on a clock, I would call it out in clock positions. But I don't have that fast enough reaction time to say 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
The problem is that even if you call it out, the way that it comes out is not always the same as its location. So, like, it could be at 3 o'clock, but it's not going to go out at that angle.
Yeah, sometimes it goes out on a diag.
Yeah, it's always going to go through the center, so.
It's just a really strange mechanic.
Yeah, but alright, everyone's ready. Let's get further this time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tremor Totem, the first dread.
Ads coming
Alright,
up.
first group ad.
Grass?
Right there where the boss is at.
Grasp.
Right there where the puddle's at.
Hero. Easy on those
Grasp
dispels.
again.
Coming behind the boss. Quite a ways.
Group 1.
Delirium.
Do you want your gravity up?
Yeah, let's get your gravity up.
Grasp. Little lads.
Group 3.
Sorry, 2? Wait,
Group
what?
2.
Group 2, sorry. Numbers are off that time. Easy on the dread.
We will not succumb to madness. Champions, I will hold open the portal to reality for as long as I can.
Got an ad.
Alright, Fear Realm. One needs to go down. Good.
Get the one by the boss first.
Grasp.
Where's the location of the terror?
It hasn't dropped yet.
No.
To the left, towards the summoner. It's right under that summoner, just about. Good.
Towards the one at Skull. Get the last. We need to clean up these ads as well.
Too far away.
Grasp.
Shield.
Kill the shield. All DPS. And try cleave down
Defensives
the.
if you got it.
Tentacle.
It's an Unleashed Nightmare up.
Yeah.
There's 2.
Two of them.
Oh god! Oh face!
Yeah, let's go ahead. I think we're gonna wipe it at this point. Yep.
Yeah, there's no question there.
I
So-
think the game kind of got us on that.
So once I get like the little orange buff, I forget which insanity that is, but once I
Delirium.
get that, I get an delirium. Okay, I get an awesome haste buff. Everything's looking good, but my health just melts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So your health in that realm's gonna drop. So look at your stacks, because if you don't if your delirium stacks don't clear, so if you don't stay in the normal realm for the 20 or 25 seconds it takes to clear that, you will get melted. And then we also had a bunch of you guys coming up out of the delirium realm at the same time. we had Dread going out, and you could just see that there were 4 or 5 people that were, 10% health when the Dread popped, and it was like, oh, this is going to be rough. And we dispelled some of those and killed some people. So
So sorry. Once you get the orange haste buff, you're supposed to do what?
DPS the shit out of him.
And if
Yep.
I die, like that.
So
If you die in the orange realm, the delirium realm, you will automatically pop back
up.
into the normal realm, but you'll still have all the hysteria stacks, so you have to be aware of that.
Okay, and
Right.
so cool. I'm aware of that, and I should do what about it?
Pop a defensive.
Defensive something
I
right
hear-
before you come up, because I don't think you can do it until you're dispelled. I think you come up and then you're pretty much stunned. So right as you're about to die, pop a defensive in that realm, and then when you pop up, you won't take as much damage.
I think it's also important to note when he goes into phase 4, he seems to be pulling everybody out of the delirium realm at the same
He
time.
does. Well, he doesn't. It's the Lystra that pulls everyone into the normal realm. So that time we had everyone coming up at the same time he was doing Dread. It was just a bad combination. All right, tanks on you. And once again, we'll Tremor Totem the first.
It's coming up.
Grasp.
Wait for the grass before you go to the next step. Okay, counterclockwise. Or clockwise, sorry.
Grasp again.
Towards like the front of the boss where the tanks are at, kind of close.
Diamond.
Opposite side for the boss.
Tanks, move the boss.
Grasp.
Spells.
Hero.
Hero. Alright, manifest nightmares and then add. Group 1.
Sorry, I fell blazing DJ for spreading my herbs to you.
Grasp.
Right behind the
Right
ball.
by the boss.
Group 2.
Grasp.
You get your gravity up.
We will not succumb to madness.
All right. Group 4 or phase 4. Use damage reduction. Stay alive.
For as long as I can.
Summoners are up. Coming up. All right.
Get the one behind the boss's
DPS
skull.
go down. Crushing grasp. It's right where opposite of where the boss is going. Careful. Alright. Dread's coming up.
One head left.
I got Dread in the other realm.
Alright, everyone needs to come back up. Dark Pulse is coming up in 5. Need to get those ads down if we can. And Dark Pulse. Beyond the boss if you can. Cleave down the ads as best possible. Nope, doesn't look like you can get it. And
Do we want to try to save hero for that?
No, we just need enough of our DPS alive, because we'll have to blow through that shield multiple times.
yeah. I mean, we get it once, but then it's still, that phase is going to be longer, so yeah. Part of it's having the right people in the Hysteria realm. Really, the more people you have in Hysteria realm for that part, the better. But we'll go ahead and take a 5. You know, get a little bit of a break, and then we'll come back. We'll get another cauldron, and we will beat this guy up.
Can I use Steel Summon back here after break?
For sure.
New bodge goods here, mate. Finest wares and coats here at right here. Stop by anytime.
We and Cohen are a proud people. In all things, we strive for honor and respect. The Naga are familiar with neither.
Onward scroll. Knowledge is power, except stupid knowledge. Avoid that if you can. Oh, my back is killing me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see who's back.
I need to target
Go ahead
first.
and drop a cauldron. Get your flask, take another.
Thank you kindly.
Will you succeed where we have failed?
All right, let's get this this cauldron used up.
Yep, incoming.
Cauldron's still up.
That's probably gonna remain up. I think most of us grabbed 2 the first time, and we can only grab 1.
Alright, so you know how Donan feels about that.
I've got 3 hours on mine, so
Me too. And an extra.
Me 3.
I'd love to go for 4.
took a little break and hopefully we refocused.
No, I just did a load of dishes.
All right. I know the cauldron's still up, but
Maxed out, man. I can't take any more.
I will chug them until it goes away. That's what it takes. Oh my god, there's so many of these things here.
yeah. All right.
Drink all the anchor weed.
Do you think
Yeah.
it's possible to overdose on blast?
Yes.
I don't know. I already went one over. So
Ah, geez, that took away about 6 or 7.
all right. Let's get this ugly dude down.
Is Don good?
He's good.
Yep.
I'm answering for him.
Inkerweed. Fucking Canadians. Our legal Inkerweed.
Dread's coming up.
Ads. Start with
Ads.
one at the
Get
bottom.
the one behind him first.
Grasp.
Go clockwise. Grasp.
Grasp again. Kill these little ads. Grasp.
Hero.
What's behind the boss for that?
Get Gunther.
Classes that have a taunt, you can taunt the ads.
One.
There's a statue down, so they should just be sitting there nearby.
Oh, I meant the one that's far. The ones that are far away to bring them in towards the.
Alternately, you can
Maddening
call out ones out there and
Eruption,
grip it.
Manifest Nightmares.
Grasp.
Group 2.
Group 2.
Need people in that back one.
We will not succumb to madness. Champions, I will hold open the portal to reality for as long as I can.
Use some damage reduction if you can. Didn't need it for this part real fast. Oh,
These ads.
alright.
Ads coming up. We're gonna start at the one at in front of the boss.
Alright, good. Go for your realm if you're supposed to go in there. Crushing Grasp.
Right here by the boss.
Hope I'm in the mad.
Move him a little further in. It's a little further in there, to the left.
If you're closer to the wall towards.
Never mind. You're good.
Yeah.
All right. Get Gunther's down. All right.
44 seconds on a red. So
Manic
big
Dread.
heals on comment.
And
for you.
Dark Pulse is coming up. So get ready. Dark Pulse.
I'll get stunned here in a second, just FYI.
Okay. 3 seconds.
Yep. It's cool, he can be stunned. I think we're all pretty much stunned to death.
That's our
That
sticking
was,
point right there.
that was looking pretty good. I don't know where it fell apart. I think we were in the fear realm too.
When I came out of the delirium realm, I came out right onto a magic symbol that nuked me.
Yeah, that sucks. Alright, go ahead and do a raid check here. Alright. That felt a lot better though in phase 4.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Approaches.
Dread?
It's coming up. We'll start with the one at the ball.
Rest.
From behind?
Sword the boss. Rest again.
Right there. Where the boss was.
Gunther.
Hero.
Rest.
We should be fine where we're at.
Next stage.
Stage 3. Group 1.
Need someone.
Somebody in the middle.
Nice job, Judith.
Just go ahead and wipe it. Gunther's down again. We don't have battle res for another 2 minutes.
Just go stand in the void.
Stay in the void.
Master's will. Your psyche will break. All will revel in Azeroth's glory.
What's getting Gunther?
I think the first time, I don't know the first time. The second time it looked like he got whacked by mind tethers.
The first time was the tentacle.
Yeah, the mind tether. I don't think they were moving in tandem. I don't know how you guys want to control that. Yeah, it's
Oh.
first.
I'll just move slower. We'll just have to go slow.
Okay. I saw you chi torpedo, and I'm like, oh, what happened to Gunther? Exactly, literally a comet.
Yeah, it hadn't killed him before, but I guess it was enough to pwn him that time.
Yeah. I don't know how much it was. I think he got hit pretty hard though.
Yeah, it says that it hit him for 300.
205.
This 312.
Oh yeah, 374k. Mind tether. Huh. All right. Cool. Whenever you're ready there, Nathan.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The end approaches. None can escape N'Zoth's grasp. Give in to despair.
Starting with the boss.
Yes.
Can escape N'Zoth's grasp.
Stage 2.
Grasp again. That's where we're moving, so be careful.
Psyche will break.
Grasp. Watch out, Eve.
Good
Delirium.
one. Good one.
Somebody
Watch
in the
out
back
on
one.
those back ones. They're gonna hit you hard there.
Can escape N'Zoth's grasp.
Crushing grasp. Coming up.
Stop lollygagging, or I'll keelhaul the lot of you.
I'm stunned in it, just FYI.
Group 2.
Oh, I made it. Group 2 in the delirium.
Next
Need one
group.
more, quick.
Seriously?
Psyche will break.
We will not succumb to madness.
Oh. All right. Damage reductions here.
Hold up in the portal to reality for as long as I can.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You want me to re-rush you, Sean?
Not yet. Actually, yeah, go ahead.
Sun goes up, starting with the boss.
I generated power.
One right by the boss. Crushing
Go
grasp.
counterclockwise.
Should've just waited.
Oh, I didn't know.
No, I told you to. We'll just keep going. See where we.
Oh, where's the tear, by the way?
Right behind the boss.
Let's just go ahead and wipe it. It's also got his shield on him. So that shield was at 5.2 million. So is it 10 seconds we have? 39%. That's not too bad, guys.
I'm working on it, Sean. I'm working on it.
Not good enough. More pew pew.
I think he executed me, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
I did not execute you.
My health went down real quick as soon as I got near you. I'm just.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like
That's
your
the hardest
aims,
part about
Sean.
that phase.
That's how he does so well in there.
Yeah, if you're doing below 40k, you really need to step it up.
That's like
Everybody but you. Shut
Everybody
up,
but you.
These days we hunt for sport and the glory of
telling you. He's cheating.
Well, no, I swapped gear up a little bit.
Ooh, it takes some real stones to charm the mistress of illusion.
Alright.
Well, show me what you've got.
Why do we all have Path of Frost? That's just going to be so helpful.
So we can walk on water.
Yep. Alright, tanks on you. Dread. Let's go ahead and Tremor.
Starting with the one behind it.
Grasp.
Grasp.
Coming right toward him.
But next to the second ed, we're going to. Get the ads. Phase 2.
Grasp. Careful where you're running.
Get Gunther.
Hero.
Grasp.
Coming towards the boss-ish.
Should be behind us. You ready for delirium?
Stage 3. Group 1.
Make sure we get these ads down. Oh, your statue's holding one way too far away.
Manifest Nightmares coming up.
Grasp. Towards the boss.
Group 2.
2.
I think they'll be in the last one.
Ooh.
What the heck happened there?
Dread.
It was a wipe anyway.
Stop lollygagging! Drop keelhaul the ladder here!
Enlighten all will revel in Azeroth's glory.
I think when so whenever you move, we need whenever tanks are moving, healers, we need to concentrate on keeping Gunther's health up. Just think that's just gonna be how it.
To be honest, the first like 10 times we did this and that, there wasn't a problem. I think that the problem is I need to time my speed, and I'm not taking much damage when I do it. Like when he races and torpedoes, I can catch up to him, but it's just I need to be on it. Like I need to, once he takes off, I gotta be on it. But there's never a problem after that. But when I'm running with him, like slowly, that's when I'm dying most. So I just need to take off with him and just catch him.
Yeah, I haven't been using any movements buffs the last couple pulls, but you're still taking a lot of damage, which is... I don't know, that's so confusing.
Yeah, let's just go back to the old way of doing it when I was catcher, because there was hardly no problems until that one issue.
I have a question about the dread debuff. It seems like it goes on, and then I'm guessing that people are going down into the other realm because they're no longer available for dispel. So if somebody getting them down there, or they're just living with it, what?
No, we're not getting hit by it in that realm.
I
Yeah.
did.
Okay, but I can see that the people are getting debuffed, and then all of a sudden they're gone.
Yes, you can get it while in the other realm.
Yeah, if you get it and then you drop down, then there's nothing we can do about it. If they were standing on the thing, it's just going to expire, and I think it's just going to blow up the people in the dread.
Well, it's fine if it blows us up in the Dread Realm because we come right back upstairs.
Okay.
Right.
Give me 10 seconds. Let me let the dogs in real quick.
So I think the reason why the first several pulls you weren't take any damage from the tether was because we would zip over there, and in transit, even though our tether was further apart, we would not take any damage.
I think that's what we need to keep on.
So, but because even though we're closer together, even though we're just the 12 yards apart, which is technically the safe distance, which is just the 100% damage range, because we're taking damage as we run, like because we're moving slower, you're just taking more damage because we're moving slower as we run.
I agree.
It's still recharging.
Is it keys time already?
I was just curious.
He's ready.
All that shrine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Why does that mine pull?
It
You have to
depends on
enable
your
it.
settings. You have to enable it for it.
Oh.
Yeah, you have an announce under your settings. You can say like party, guild, raid under the keys chat command, whether it announces or not.
Yep.
Mega. I'm gonna need
Riot,
to tank
you
that
ready?
one later. I need that freehold 10. Needs it.
Right.
We just lost somebody from
Yeah,
Discord.
somebody just came out of Discord.
Looks like Riot's offline because he's not moving back here.
Man down.
Temple Za'qul shouldn't be too bad
Oh,
this week.
there he goes.
There he went. No, Temple wasn't too bad.
And he just posted it. Internet just died.
We'll give him a minute.
That's what I used to say too on progression nights. Oh, my internet's down.
Yeah, gravity. Go ahead. If he's not back in.
He just
couple
come back in
minutes.
Discord.
Oh, never mind. Looks like he's.
Right, if you're hearing voices, you need to go see a doctor. Just saying.
Wait, what? I have a constant conversation going on in my head. What are you talking about?
There is not even a game patch. That sucks.
Hey, go ahead, gravity.
Hey Gunther, why don't we have you main tank this guy? I know I don't have as much spell damage reduction, but I think I might be able to take more damage and move faster to mitigate the damage from the mind tether better. So why don't if you hold on main,
I don't know where to tank him like position wise. I wouldn't change it now. Like let's I mean there's only 20 minutes left. Let's keep it as it is, I guess, for now. I don't want to do any big switches if I'm not confident. I pretty much just follow you around.
okay.
Right, it's down.
I avoid PvP. Head behind the boss
And
first.
Grasp.
Crushing grasp.
Right to where the ads are at.
It's a little guy.
Alright, let's start moving.
Coming towards the middle.
Throw a taunt on that far one if you can, or range.
Hero.
Grasp. Towards the boss.
At the boss.
I saw that, Dondon.
Group 1.
Worth a shot.
Group 1.
Need people in the orange.
Alright, let's start moving. Definitely not across the room.
Guess I'll move too soon.
Yep, crushing grass.
Thought it was always across the room.
Right there in
It
front of
is,
the
except
ball.
when you're across the room.
Group 2.
Right, two.
Little lads.
Oh, he had already finished casting it. Funny.
Delirium in 5. Everybody's
I'll
dead.
swipe it. Too many people dead.
Champions, I will hold open the portal to reality for as long as I can.
I keep getting in bad luck every time I go to delirium. The freaking tentacles smashing me.
Oh man.
So
Shadow Melt only worked.
I guess if you come up closer to where the boss is, you'll have less of a chance of getting hit. Because if you're anywhere in the center, it's gonna go through the center every time. Maybe we can try and shift positioning a little bit, either to the left or the right of where the boss is when you pop up. That seems to be generally more safe. And then Gunther's been taking a ton of damage when you move with just healers when Nathan says, hey, we're moving, just drop your hots.
I really want to try to have you tanking him. Since we've got time to try it, I just want to see what happens. So for you main tanking, the only thing that you're doing on position is you're just taking them over to those big circles, and you're just letting him sit in it. And then positioning wise, you just want him to be facing towards the inside of the circle so that those orange dots kind of like line up so that our DPS can get into him like that. That's really all you care about.
Alright, that's good to do.
I just think I have more survivability, so it might be better for me to take that higher damage from that link.
Then, you know, like Comet said, if you want to increase your field of view, get drunk.
Yes, it does work a lot.
So are we missing the warrior buff?
Maybe.
I'm
I
not.
was
I didn't
changing
die.
my gear up.
We didn't bring a warrior.
He's a rogue in plate.
And Dread. Ads.
Start with the one by the ball.
Grasp. Should be safe. Don't move too close to the other ad. Grasp.
We should be
Keep them
fine
here for a
over.
sec.
Oh man, get Nathan up.
Got hentied.
That was a lot of damage.
Was that hentai or did you get
No, that was mine tether for
Tethered.
1.1 million damage.
Heroism.
Yep, hero.
Grasp. Coming right
Manifest
toward the
Nightmares.
boss.
I'm actually liking this job.
Delirium.
Group
Group
one.
1.
We missed it.
Yeah,
Doesn't
and
matter.
all of the portals were on top of that crap, and nobody could tell who was standing in what portal.
New portals up.
Grasp. Delirium in 5.
We should be fine for grass.
Delirium. One going into the outside, so if you can heal through it, please. We missed it again. Oh, we died in the outside.
Well, yeah, I died. The orange circle was on the outside.
Ugh. Yeah, we got too many stacks. I'm not making it. Go wide.
So if that orange circle is in the outside ring, is there anything that we can do to avoid that?
Nope, we can't.
You can
That's
just
just-
wait
that's just-
until the last second to jump in.
So that's just
And
RNG?
No, that's not gonna work.
It's
You
tank
take one
positioning
tick
on
of
that. That's
shit. Yeah, you take one tick of that shit, you're dead.
So in that phase, that's just a tank learning thing. Gotta make sure he's faced towards the inside. That way those drop either directly towards the middle or off to the side so that none of them fall outside. Otherwise, kind of.
Yeah, the Dark Beyond does 214,000 damage every second. So you can take basically one tick, and then you'll die.
If you have an immunity, you could run in last second and survive.
Right. Because I've seen people do that, like step in last second and grab it. Or if you have like a damage reduction, you can step in. But it is shadow damage, just keep that in mind.
Yep. All right, everyone's ready.
Hey, Wes.
4, 3, 2, 1. The end approaches.
Dread's coming up.
Someone with the head behind the ball.
Grasp. Right behind the boss.
Can escape results grasp.
Grasp. Stay here
We're
for a
good.
minute.
Okay, let's
There's
move.
Unknown.
Is the boss out of it?
No, he's good.
Grasp.
And hero.
Towards the boss.
Right at the tanks.
Delirium.
Group 1. Group 1.
Did we miss one?
Nope,
No.
got it.
Eruption soon. We can start moving.
Grasp.
Coming towards the eruption. Ish.
Group 2.
Group 2.
I got aggro back on him somehow.
Missed that one.
Oop, ah, missed that one.
Not sure how.
Yeah, I thought everyone had one.
Grasp.
Oh, alright, wipe it.
We will not succumb to madness. Champions, I will hold open the portal to reality for as long as I can.
We'll give one more poll and then it's a lot of good practice for.
I'm ready. I'm looking at something real quick.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna pick him up this time.
Dread's coming up. At
The one behind him first.
Grasp.
Between the boss and the ad.
Grasp.
Okay, we're moving.
Careful.
We're gonna wait for that. Okay, now we're moving.
Get him up.
So I don't know how Mind Tether killed you when we were not moving. It's so weird.
0.
Dread.
Grasp.
I like the first time.
Group 1.
Group 1.
Okay, tear. Start moving.
Grasp.
Keep moving.
We should be fine if we get over here. Group 2.
We got one like right on the edge there, guys.
I got the one in this one.
Alright, last phase. Use damage reductions if you can for a minute till your dread falls off. Or hysteria. Summoners are coming up.
Can we go?
Alright, hysteria's off.
Go down, go down.
Grasp.
Tear location.
Grasp is fine for the
Across the way. It's across the way, Comet.
Hey, moving. That star. Let me know where it's at located from here.
A little bit more in. There you go.
All ads are down. Get out.
Get the mini ads.
Get these ads.
Hysteria things are up.
Get in the hysteria balls.
The eyeballs, get in the eyeballs.
Shield
Dark
everyone
pulse.
on the boss.
Defensively, got him.
Grasp.
And DPS need to go down the fear realm.
Start with the one at the boss.
We have a dead tank.
Battle res up.
Get Gunther.
Sorry, Riot. You got mine tethered.
DPS needs to be in the down.
We're
And
pretty
crush
much all
grass.
dead.
Grasp
Yeah.
right here by the boss.
Right there at the boss.
Yeah, just keep going on the boss then, I guess. Just eventually, ads will overwhelm us, I guess.
Yeah.
Best
And
pull
we
of the
don't know
night,
where
though.
the thing is. The bomb's gonna blow up and nuke us.
Here it
Grasp.
comes.
There's the shield.
Ah, there's the big guy. Hey, there's two
There's
of
a
them.
couple.
Those are the guys that will kill us.
Yeah.
Everything else is like, meh. I could outlast them, but those dudes, man. Oof.
Wes hurt.
Hey.
Aw.
Alright, I'm down to 29%.
Yep.
So,
That was a lot better.
yeah.
Question
Lots of
for the
wipes,
for the
but,
summoners. Would it help the melee if, like, you know, after that first one dies super quick, they all focus on one and range go on another?
Sure, we can do that.
I mean, only if it helps the melee.
I mean,
I'm
the
a
faster
dealer.
the summoners die, the less ads we have, so...
Well, the problem that I'm having is every time I return to the normal realm, like some crazy shit starts happening and I get stunned and with the dread shit and I just go down.
Mine is on the second round, the wave of delirium. Every time I go in, I get bashed with a tentacle because it's bashing as soon as I drop. And then I'm back out and I'm like, this is dumb.
Yeah, they kind of go every which way. That's the problem with it.
Yep. until you're down it, you don't know where they're bashing at. But if you're dropping right as they're bashing, then you're kind of SOS.
That was a good night, guys. Thanks for coming. It was a good week. Gunther, appreciate the support coming in and learning it. This progression. So hopefully next week, after clearing through, we'll have enough new gear and AP and everything else that we can burn right.
Yeah, that was definitely the best pull of the night, that last one. And I didn't have any potions left. Granted, I don't think one potion would have done 30%, but could have been like 28%.
All right, guys.
See you later.
You want to do that key tonight, Meg, or not?
Good night, everybody.
Probably not tonight, but I definitely want to get it done.
All right.
I know.
So it was good to switch back and forth though on that Gunther for tanking. One thing I realized when we switched back and forth, I think it does benefit to have the toughest tank tanking the boss, only because gone. Never mind.
Yeah.
Screw
And
you and
down.
your conversation.